Cogmanskloof Pass connects the towns of Ashton and Montague in the Western Cape. Its entire 6.5 kilometers stretches through a majestic landscape of towering rock formations and a colorful pastoral patchwork which delights the eye and invigorates the heart. Renamed after the popular Cape Colonial Secretary John Montague, the town's original name of Cogmanskloof is where this pass took its name from. We filmed the kloof from south to north. The Cogmanskloof can be approached from the southern entry point from either Ashton on the R60 or from Swellendam and Bonnievale on the R62. This intersection also marks the start of the kloof as well as the western start of Route 62. The road initially sticks to the eastern side of the Kingna River, then crosses to the opposite bank for the next few kilometers. As the short tunnel is approached, on the far bank of the river, Thomas Bain's original dry stone walling can still be seen. Bain had a dislike for building a road through a poort for the specific reason that poorts and kloofs are subject to regular flood damage. Bain was known to have said, "There are three big problems facing builders of roads, and they are water, water and water." He knew what he was talking about, as Cogmanskloof has suffered some brutal damage over the decades, often rendering the entire road closed to traffic for extended periods. The layout of the town of Montague is such that the water from a vast area to its north has only one place to go, and that is through the Cogmanskloof via the Kingna River, which is a tributary of the Brede River. Heavy winter rains cause regular devastating floods through certain parts of the town. In August 2012, a flood took the life of an ambulance driver who drowned during an attempted rescue. The power of the flood's current washed the ambulance almost 2 kilometers downstream. Similarly, the ever-popular hot mineral spring resort on the northwest side of the town has been almost totally destroyed on a number of occasions. The road follows the Kingna River, then crosses the river a second time just before passing through a short tunnel with an old English fort on the top, often going unseen by the casual observer. In 1999, exactly 100 years later, it was declared a national monument. On the eastern side of the bridge, the remains of Thomas Bain's perfectly constructed dry-packed stone walls still stand in defiance of the fury of the floods. The ruins of the Old English fort, strategically built on top of this solid ridge of rock called Kalkoenkrans, is exceptionally well camouflaged and dates back to the late 1800s. The tunnel is the oldest solid rock tunnel in South Africa. Thomas Bain's father, Andrew Bain, built the very first tunnel along the western ascent of Cogmanskloof Pass near Wellington in 1835, which would have been the oldest tunnel had it not collapsed during construction. The charming Boland town of Montague, with its many Victorian buildings, is the epicenter of the dried fruit industry in the Western Cape, and a visit to the local co-op is a must. The town has a wide variety of accommodation options on offer, from basic backpacker-style camping all the way through to 5-star luxury lodges. There are many restaurants and quite a few hotels as well. The town has become popular with the adventure set, attracting groups of mountain bikers, hikers and rock climbers. In the town are 2 caravan parks and several more on the outskirts and surrounding farms. The area is rich in mountain passes, and you might want to try the Burgers Pass, also known as the Koo Pass, and the Rooihoogte Pass a few kilometers further west on the tarred R318 route. Or if gravel is your thing, try the Langkloof Poort and the Oberg passes to the north of Montague, which will take you to the beautiful and tranquil Naceberg Nature Reserve. Several farms offer private 4x4 routes as well. Before the town was named in honor of the Cape Colony's colonial secretary, John Montague, it was once known as Agter Cogmanskloof. It's situated at the confluence of the Casey and Kingna rivers. The town was originally founded on the farm Uitvlucht in 1851. The farming area to the northwest of Montague, known as the Koo Valley, is well known for the quality of its apples, pears, apricots and peaches. Montague is a popular holiday destination where one can enjoy the simpler things in life, like swimming in dams, braaiing at campsites, and simply walking through the fresh, unpolluted morning air.